Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So this video is kind of different. In some situations people want to get a job, so there are common questions in interviews. So I'm gonna start with .NET C# Razor in this video. In this video I'm gonna tell you the 10 common questions that companies asks you when they want to work with you. So these questions are common, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna actually ask you, because when I work with some companies, when I started working with some companies, the most questions was this. We're gonna have it for PHP, for Laravel, for Android, for iOS, for all of them, but I'm gonna start with my favorite language, C#. So I have an empty project here. I have a controller. All of them are not code questions. Actually, they don't ask you to code for them. I'm gonna go with first one. What are the key differences between .NET Framework, .NET Core, and .NET 5+? First one, .NET Framework, Windows only, mature, limited cross-platform support. .NET Core, cross-platform, modular, high performance, CLI supported. And about .NET 5+, unified platform, successors to .NET Core, modern and faster. So this is the difference between .NET Framework, .NET Core, and .NET 5+. So at the top is .NET 5+, because it supports Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. Under that is .NET Core, and the last one is .NET Framework, and it's legacy. So another most common issue most common questions that they ask, it's what is the purpose of dependency injection in ASP.NET Core? So dependency injection, or DI, allows you for loose coupling between classes. It helps manage dependencies and prompts testability and maniability. So I'm gonna create some sample here. So I'm gonna go to controller, class. I'm gonna create a class. Name it different. Okay. This is public interface, like email service. I'm gonna create a void method here, and I'm gonna create send string message. So just let me zoom in. Did I record? Okay. So I'm gonna create a public class, email service. I'm gonna use email service and public void send message. So I can put like this: console.writeLine message. And I have home control, so let's name it public class main controller private with only email service. And into that controller, I'm gonna create a public so it's IntelliSense working, and it's done. It's dependency injection. It works like this. So it's not something unusual or something unnormal. So they ask you these questions after working with these companies. This is DI, or dependency injection. So the third question is, they're gonna ask you explain the concept of middleware in .NET Core. So middleware in this project is not .NET Core, but I think I can do that. In home controller, gonna use public action result like middle, and return here. So I'm gonna create a model here like user public int id get set a string name family and email. So in home controller, I'm gonna use user as user, and for using a post, I mean posting something. Middleware, it means you're posting something in the page and you wanna pass it to the controller and work on it or do the SQL. So this should be like HTTP post, because I'm gonna post the data from the page. The difference in MVC and in MVC and ASP.NET Core is that action result for post pages, for action results, you need to have a post action result and get action result. And get action result, you will have the view of the data, and in the post action result, you're gonna have the coding like this. This is HTTP post. I can have same action result. It's HTTP get, and and in post we don't return view. Return something like temp data. Hello. So it looks like this, I think. Oh, sorry. Maybe you're back. So in ASP.NET MVC, you have two. You have get and post. Get is for view, and post is for coding. So this is how it's working in MVC, but in .NET Core, you have a page and you have the CS code together. So the next question is, describe the role of garbage collection in .NET. Garbage collection, or GC, automatically release memory used by object no longer in use. It uses generations 0, 1, 2 to manage memory efficiently. So heap memory, it's kind of diagram. So let me just open the notepad here. Let me just open a new one. In generation 0, it's short life. In generation 1, it's medium lift. In generation 2, it's long lived. So what's the difference between these three? Storing data, it's kind of it's time-based in system. So GC, or garbage collection, it's look like this. Some of the data, it's short time and it can live or stay as a short time. Sometimes they need to be medium lived. You don't need to have it for a longer time. Sometimes you have to need to save data for a long time. So this is the difference, that how actually it works. This is not code issues. It's not gonna use in codes, but I don't know why the companies ask these questions. So let me check 2, 3, 4. What are the Razor pages and how they different from MVC? So I told you before the MVC how it's worked with ASP.NET Core. So in .NET Core you can use MVC. It means you have .NET Core project with MVC views. You can have that. It looks like that. So, but difference with the Razor, it's like this. Razor pages for it's they focus on good and good interface actions, and it's simple for apps like PWA, like web applications. But MVC use separated controllers, models, views, better for complex apps. It means Razor is usually used for front end, like Angular, like this type of things. So what's the difference between these two? In Razor pages, it's like this: pages, index dot CSHTML, and you have index dot CSHTML.cs, like the old ASP.NET web form. You have a CS file and you have a design file. It's together. But in MVC, let me set it, it's for Razor. But in MVC is different. You have controllers, like home controller, .cs, and after creating the controller, you have a view folder. I'm gonna show you because I created an MVC app. It's views slash home slash index dot CSHTML. CSHTML. Oh, that's correct. So it's like old web form. Razor is like old web form, but the MVC is like that. If you create a controller, actually when you create the project, you will have a home controller, and each controller have an action. The action is in views, in home, and like we have index here. And if I create new controller here, let me just, I'm gonna name it admin controller. You will have some action results, so there's no view, and a folder created here. It's the name is admin, and when you right click on it, you can add a view, MVC5 views. So I'm not gonna lose any layout, empty, and the page is created. So it's different between MVC and Razor. So next thing is model binding. How to create model binding, how to create parameters, and what is used for that. I think I said that. I said that, but I'm gonna tell it again. We create, you have a model folder here. You can create a model. So based on something you have in your database or anything you have, you're gonna create a model. So this model can be used as a list, as a single, or anything. Or you can use a model in another model, like this. I'm gonna create a model, user2. I'm gonna copy all of this in user2 and in user1. So I can use public user2 as user2 get and set. So in this situation, I can have a model in another model. So I can have a list of the model in another model or in a view like this. I can use it as a list. So it's going to use like that, and in the view you're going to use it like that. It's not just about view, you can use it in API or other sections. And the most important thing, what is async and await used for in C#? Sometimes we code in whatever language. This one used for JavaScript too. They ask you in JavaScript and React Native too. They sometimes code runs, but the line is not finished, but the next line runs. For example, I'm going to create a function here, public string get data. And I create a var variable result and HTTP client dot get. Oh, so it doesn't work like this. So I'm gonna write it just get string https api.com, and you want to return result. So you want to connect to a URL or API or anything, but it takes time. Sometimes returns so fast, sometimes with a long delay returns. This is why we use async and await here. So how we use that? After public, we use async and we create a task here. And await HTTP wait HTTP client. It's not installed. Okay, I didn't install the package. Get So what is the problem? Let's open ChatGPT. When I use it. So let's see what's the problem. Okay. So, what happens here, if you don't use Async here, the code will run and you will not get data or even error of data. So use Async and await to get completely the data even with error, and then you return the result and you go and move to the next code. This Async and await, it's more important in JavaScript, React Native, and TypeScript and Expo React. But in C#, same. So use it like this. And the next one. What is the difference between ref and out keyword in C#? Ref, I'm gonna tell you the difference, then I'm gonna show you the sample. Ref require initialization. Why I cannot speak like this? Ref requires initialization before passing. You mean you should initialize it. But out does not require that. What must be assigned in a method. So let's go check it out. Void. I'm gonna go ref example ref int x plus equal 1. So it's a ref example. You should initialize it. And the difference in coding is like this. Void out example out int x is equal to 20. This is the difference. You should initialize something in that in ref or it's a ref, it's synonym. You should initialize something in ref like plus equal, but in out you can just use it x equal to 20, and this is the difference. So the next one, it's explain boxing and unboxing in C#. So boxing means converts value types to reference types. It means object. Unboxing means extract values type from the object. So I'm gonna show you in a function. Public void box unbox. So int num is 10. So boxing, what the boxing do, it's object obj its num. This means boxing. And unboxing, it means convert that object to another variable, like the same int that we created. So we create integer new num equal to int obj. So it's unboxing. So sometimes you want to send something to the, I don't know, you want to send some datas to pages or classes. You transfer that to object. You change that to object, and you know that object is, in this code, object is integer. Sometimes you have JSON and you want to use it as an object, move it to object, transfer it to object, and then you want to transfer back to JSON like this. For example, think this is the JSON, like not JSON, it's, let's see, float. Use it like this. It means unboxing. Sometimes you want to transfer something, convert type of something to object, and sometimes you want to transfer it back to whatever variable is its unboxing. So this is so simple, I think. And the last one, so at least but not last, differences between view data, view back, and temp data. So I'm gonna show you what is the difference and how I'm gonna show you how to use them, but usually you can use 3 of them for all the proposes, but there are some differences. View data, dictionary for passing data from controller to view in same request. So I'm gonna show you something. This, you wanna show some message when the application, when the page shows. So use view data. This is your message. and it's equal to hello. It's so simple. It's view data. So we can move back here. These are a lot. Gives you view data, message, dot to string. We see, is there any problem here? No. Let's see what happens. So it says hello. Hi, how are you? So this is view data. So what is view back? Dynamic wrapper around view data. It's like this. View back dot say message is page title. So it's look like this. You can show it like that. Let me put some BR here to show differences. Let's run it again. It's page title, the same one. But what is the difference here? Remember we create a user here. So I'm gonna put all of them in a string. So I'm gonna create a list here as user. And I'm gonna add users, new user, like something is dot add new user, name is equal to Iman, family is equal to Fire, but we have email, it's look like sample @ gmail.com, and ID is 0. So I'm gonna add more. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So in view back I can return this users like this. Users. So what I'm gonna do here, get back here, I'm gonna use variable list users list, type of the project is question and answer, models, and user as viewback dot users as list of users. Let me just check the viewback thing. Yeah, that's correct. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna create a for function, for each function started with P at sign user dot name at sign user dot family user, it should be like this, family at sign user dot what we got, email, and let's put something here, at sign user dot id. So we can pass that model to the view page, so an MVC. Let's go see what happens. You see we have the data here, but we send it as a viewback. You can send any parameter in viewback, even object, even JSON, even anything. You can send it with viewback and box it and unbox it in the view. So this is how it works. But second one is temp data. So remember we had an action result here. It was HTTP post. So I'm gonna, it doesn't have a view, no. I'm gonna add a view here. Empty, I know, need to, okay. For a action, post, action. Oh, sorry. Remember HTML method is post and action is home. Middle. That's our for. So I'm gonna put input type submit and value, it's gonna be something click me. So this is just a for. And so when I say we need a post API here, this is because of that. Temp data, use it like here. So temp data below, it's equal to what's wrong? Oh, sorry. Oh, that's correct. hope that should be correct. That's not functionally correct, but it should work because I'm not casting any data. It should be home, middle. So click me. Oh, that's to home. Let's get back here. Remove home. And unsubmit. Oh, sorry, I didn't put that in here. So we check here if temp data allow it wasn't null, create a p tag and show the temp data. It's mostly used for login. So let's see it's working or not. So this mature. It's been action middle should be home. So what is the problem? Can I do that? Okay. See it's working or not. Click me. See, it's click me. Store data until next request. This is usually work for login page, work for registration pages, and pages that need to store data for next request. It doesn't need to show every time. This is temp data. So this is the it was 10 most common questions that companies ask you when you want to interview. So I just made 10 of them. There are a lot more, but in most companies I saw these questions and I heard these questions and I answered like this. They don't ask you to code usually, but sometimes you need to code. If you had any questions, just ask me in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. We have a lot of videos. I'm gonna create this videos about other languages, programming languages too, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoy it, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, waiting for your comments.